technically I'm in a whole new city. I don't really know too much about the city I'm in. So when I hear people saying this city don't work or this city do work, yeah, you got to go out and find out like what is the best areas or the best city. If you in a place that's considered not the best city, then it's probably best for you to find the best surrounding city. You know what I mean? We talk about that in the Courier Quick Start Guide, where it explains like give yourself a 20 to 30 minute drive outside of where you from to find the best area for you to be in at whatever time. Like we've been in the car 3 to 5 minutes, we ain't get an order yet. So what that mean? We gotta drive to the location, the best location for orders. If not, then we wasting a lot of time. And then people will say, oh well, why you doing all of that driving? You know, you wasting money, or you wasting your rate per mile. But it's like, no, you're not, because a rate per mile in a courier van is only like 10 cents per mile. So that's nothing. You know, you're gonna get 300 and something miles out of this tank. It's only gonna cost me $30 to fill it up. So do the math. You know what I mean? It's not gonna hurt you to find a good location. What people don't realize, one of the gems, when you go to the Uber Eats app, they have a thing where they see what the trend finder is. So you go to these little buttons right here, you click on that, it's going to show you where all the hot spots is in the entire city. So it's going to tell you where to go, where you really going to go find your bread at. Right now it's kind of slow, 7:52, but right here is the hot spot in Cumberland. So we'll go online and it's almost a guarantee that the order is going to start flowing in. You know what I'm saying? They already got Quest set up. 3 trips give you an extra $30. You know what I'm saying? Look at that. Look at my performance rate, 98%. My acceptance rate is at a 2%. So I don't cancel nothing. That's what that shows. I mean, I don't cancel anything. My acceptance rate is at 43%. It's less than 50. So I'm leveled up to the next level. So let's go get some orders. Let's go do this. Let's go do this, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? One thing about it, you can't take it serious, but have fun with it at the same time. You know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta talk to the app, because I feel like the app really hear you for real. The app is really listening, low key. I be like, yo, send me a $10 order. Look, bow. Let's go pick this order up. Let me show y'all how to run this order. So we're gonna accept this before it runs out when somebody else take it. That's an order that was $7.38 going 3 miles. So when we talk about rate per mile, we already killed the rate per mile, because you're making basically over $2 per mile. I just told you this tank fills up and it's gonna cost you 10 cents for every mile. Well, I'm about to make $2 per mile. So my rate per mile is perfect. It's better than perfect. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna grab this. This is gonna be easy. We're gonna run in and out. Quick little Papa John's. Let's get these people fed. You know what I'm saying? This episode is really like just an introduction. You feel me?
Yeah.
When you get to your spot, it say you arrived. You know what I'm saying? It tells you exactly when you got there. If you didn't get there, it wouldn't say that. So now that you're at the spot, let me show y'all how to go in here, get the load, and how to swipe left when you get it. We arrived at Papa John's. Simple. Most of these things are simple pickups. Don't make this stuff too difficult. You know what I'm saying? These are simple pickups. You go in here, you want to tell them who you came in there for. In this case, it's for Jessica M. We're going to tell them we're here to pick up for Jessica M. Once you tell them you're here to pick up for Jessica M, they tell you whether it's ready or not. And if it is, you grab the order, you be on your way. Check it out. Hey, how you doing? Good, how are you? I'm here to pick up for Jessica M.
Jessica M?
See, easy pickup, no BS, no.
For Uber?
Yes.
Okay.
No pickup, no drama, nothing like that. Usually good conversations.
There you go.
Right.
Thank you.
So So what you want to do is, you'll see on here, it'll show how many items. So you see Jessica M has 2 items. They gave me 2 pieces. I'm assuming that's the 2 items. Then you press verify the order. Then you press order verified. Then you swipe. Then it sends you the GPS to Jessica's house. Let's ride out.
Bro, I'm so glad we're doing the test run. I'm still trying to figure out this new app. This shit.
Oh, snap. Should go?
Yeah.
There you go. Set up. Hey, for all my drivers, couriers, logistics people, plug in your damn phone. Stop letting the phone die in mid runs, mid get that money and the phone is dying. You can't even get to the orders because the phone is dying. Come on, guys. Come on. We can do better than that. If you knew better, you'd do better. It's the Courier effect. Let's go. But why I fuck with Uber Eats so heavy? Like when you in the middle of your run, it automatically just keeps sending you more runs after runs after runs. Like it don't sit there and just slow you down all day. You know what I mean? It's like really going to keep you going to it. In most cases, it's going to give you multiple orders at a time. In this case, we only had to do 1, but a lot of times it'd be like 2-3 orders, and every time that the bell go off, you know what I'm saying? So Uber really do like try to make you turn over dollars quickly, you know what I'm saying? So for that, I rock with Uber Eats. Hey yo, here's a Courier effect tip. We're gonna call these We Brand tips. Here's a We Brand tip, a play that most people don't do that I love to do when I'm riding Uber. Check this out. When you en route to go to an order, if you click on the people name, you get a chat box. On the chat box, I always let them know, hey look, I'm on the way. The food smells amazing. Okay? The food smells amazing. Why I do that? It creates a personal touch. We're talking about tips here, right? If you ever were to go to a restaurant and to order some food, usually the server who's the most social, that talks, gives a little bit more communication, or more of a vibe, are going to get that extra bread. I've learned that to be true. You can check by here, and you can look at all of the reviews that I have over the years on the type of producer of the service I am. So that's something dope that you guys could do. Go in there, send a message to them. You never know how long they've been waiting on their food. You never know how hungry they are, so on and so forth. So create a fun little conversation to keep them chilling and relaxed until they food get there. You know what I mean? We're in a service-based industry, so give great service. Just like clockwork. Look at that. Okay, thank you. You see, that's the sense of gratitude you get for such a small gesture, letting them know I'm on the way. The food smells amazing, so we'll be there any minute. That and just like that, you already know that tip gonna go up just a little bit more. Look, we already head to our destination, so let me show y'all guys what it look like for the drop off. And yeah, let's keep getting to the money. It's the Courier effect. So this location that we dropping off to right now is the Best Western. Look, I'm not in nobody's business, but I know if you get 2 big pieces to the Best Western, somebody getting some buns. You can cut that out. It's looking like it might be an inside room. Right here at the Ballpark Hotel. So yeah, let's see if we can get this drop off without getting kicked out. Oh no, it's looking like it's an outside room. Okay. You say 109? Yeah, say 109 right there. All right, so here we go. I forgot to show y'all how to close out an order, but we'll get to it. We'll get to it. It's a slow day, so I guess we gotta talk today. Shit. Plenty of times you're gonna go to people's hotel rooms. They be tripping.
You know what's going on.
They be tripping.
You know what's going on.
Okay, so We don't take trash orders. That's a trash order. We don't move around like that. So we X those out. Wow. And here's something else. Look, you see how it show the order was $219? Click on that. Then you go to summary, and then you click on summary. Then it shows you how much the fare was. You go to earnings, you click on the earnings, and it show you how much you're owed. So this is how much they gave me. That's how much that I'm going to get before the end is. The reason they do that is because they give you an additional hour just in case people love your service so much that they want to give you more money. So they allow them to give you more money even though they close out of the regular fare. So we knew we gonna make $7.30. Look, we made that in roughly 14 minutes. We only drove 3 miles. All right. So that means if we do 4 of those, we made roughly $30 something an hour. Right? That's the numbers.
That's it.
That's the numbers. That's what we out here to do. We out here to hit $20 to $25 an hour. How we play around out here, that's the goal. We supposed to be hitting roughly $20 to $25 an hour on average. You know what I'm saying? And so what people don't understand with this philosophy, why I did a Courier book that was Uber Eats and Roadie in combination, is because while we're in the process of running these Uber loads, we should be on a different app. Now we got a opportunity just came in, 10 miles. We're gonna take that. We're gonna say match on that. All right. So that's gonna pay us $10. We just made 7. The next one's gonna pay us roughly 10. So that means we're gonna be up $17 in less than an hour. So remember, the goal is $20 to $25 per hour, and we're not trying to do too much driving around. You know what I mean? So let's take a move and we'll talk about it. So yeah, listen, when you choose a roadie order, it's giving you a lot of time to get that order. Okay? It's giving you a lot of time to get that order. So while you're in the process of picking up the roadie order, select a couple Uber orders on the way. So the roadie order was a $40 pickup for one package from Home Depot. $40. While you're on the way to Roadie's pickup, grab a couple Uber orders. You do a 7, you do a 10. That's 37. Let's just say an average $20 on the Uber and 40 on the Roadie. You just made $60 in no time. You see how we doing that? We stacking orders. We're stacking orders. That's what people don't do. We call it app stacking and stacking orders. And it's not even, I would say that's the professional side of this thing. If I can give anything a professional energy, it have to be app stacking and order stacking, because it can be time sensitive. And if you do it in a greedy way instead of a strategic way, you're gonna mess time up versus let time complement time. So like if this one project from Roadie, say you got 30 to 40 minutes to complete it, you know you only should be doing one Uber run. You shouldn't be doing more than one Uber run before or after the pickup. So it's things like that. Understanding how to app stack and when the app stack makes more sense. Don't be greedy, be strategic. If you only get the app stack 5 times in a day, that's fine, because that means you put an extra $20 on every Roadie order. That's a lot of money. That's how you hit $300 in a day. That's how you hit 300.
That's really crazy.
Yo, it's crazy. My guy Lega, he amazed by what I just said, but you know, that's really why I created the ebook. I created the ebook to put those ideas in place. Like, I'm not telling anybody what to do. I'm just saying what you can do. You actually just going to use the ebook as a moldable blueprint. You know what I'm saying? It's something that you can leave etched in stone, or you can take it and put a little bit here and there. And that's what it also talks about, is create the best philosophy for your area, man. Trust me, that ebook, the Courier guide to $200 to $250 a day using Roadie or Uber Eats, yo, it's gonna get you to the money. I say 200 to 250, but I don't know what your goals are. You can do more than that. That's just what seems the most comfortable for most people. Yo, and for more tips like that, make sure you tune in every time we drop new episodes right here on the Courier Effect. That's right. Like, share, subscribe, and listen, clip farm and tell people about every jewel and every gem that we drop, because I promise you, this show right here gonna get you to the bag. Baby, it's lit. It's lit. So this what y'all missed out on when I was in there picking up these people liquor. You feel me? I got another order right after that, paying $13 coming from Maggiano's. So what did we just say? Uber, make sure that you stack them orders up, right? So we just did an order that was $7.38. We running an order right now that's $10.30 something. And I just picked up another order that's gonna go at the same time for 13 cents and some change. So what's that? That's 20, that's almost $30. We just said 30 an hour. Did we not just say that? Come on, let's go get these coins, bro. Let's go get these damn coins. I got the boot bop. That John said 13, basically it's a $14 order. So now I'm gonna hit them with the same little, we on the way, the food's on the way, don't you worry, it's coming, They're gonna be feeling some type of way. They're gonna jump that tip up. That tip probably gonna go from like $13, $14 to maybe like $17, $18. Cause you gotta think, we in the area right now where, I mean, people got the coins and they not stingy. You know what I mean? So they appreciate good service. So we're gonna try to deliver. It's the Courier Effect, baby. Let's get to it. See if we can rack that $30 hour up. And mind you, we're not going a lot of miles. That's the other part. We're not going a lot of miles. We keeping all the miles within. So what you want to do as a rule of thumb in the courier game, I'm gonna get real logistics on y'all asses right now. If I was in a big rig, a 52-foot drive in, I would say I need $4 or more or better a mile. All right. If I'm in a 26-foot box truck and lower, you probably want somewhere around $2.50 to $4 on average a mile. If you go down to the cargo vans, you want somewhere around $1.50 to like $2.50 or more a mile on average. So if you're in something like this, a car or a minivan, then you should be anticipating about 90, say like 75 cents to $2 per mile. That's what you want. So between 75 cents and $2 per mile, $1 on average. Anything less than $1, especially if it's not a big order, you kind of playing yourself. You don't want to just be moving around for less than $1 if it's not a big order that you know you're gonna make a lot of money. All right, so make that rule of thumb. In the courier game, you're hitting for $1 or better, nothing less than 75 cents, but you want to be in the range of $1 or better per mile. All right, that's it. It's like once I learn the city though, when I learn a city, after I study it and be like, okay, this is the demo. Because like, listen, I made a whole bag north of here. I would have never went up there ever. But knowing that this is gonna be the city where we're gonna be doing the episodes, I'm like, okay, let me go up here and test out this market. I made a killing. I never even came back down. I was like, wow. I was like, hold up, it's really going down. So it's like, once you understand that, it's important for you to implement that in your day-to-day movements. Like, if you know this, you know. And I feel like people get really, I'm gonna bring up this window on this one. I feel like people get real bougie when it comes to the courier game. Those is the bougie crowd. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't want to drive here. I don't want to go there. But if you don't do this, you back to a 9 to 5. And you being told to do this and you told to do that and so on and so forth. But as soon as you elevate past that 9 to 5, you start acting like, you know what I mean? And the reality is, yeah, you do have more control over your time and so on and so forth. But if we put in truth to conversation, this can become more of a headache, a happy headache, than any job you ever had. You know what I mean? Like, what if the weather's bad? What if there's reasons why you can't get out there, or you know what I mean, your kids, or this, that, and the third? There's plenty of reasons why a person might feel like, oh man, I'd rather just go back to work. But a 9 to 5 can't compete overall to doing your own thing when you want to do it, making your own schedule, making way more money, so on and so forth, and then ultimately creating something bigger that you can employ other people in the same arena. Like, it just can't compare. But yeah, I'd rather this than anything, for real. If I'm gonna work, I'd rather do this. So shout out to all my courier guys out there, all my 9-to-5ers who get off the 9-to-5 and go do courier work, Uber Eats, DoorDash, Roadie, MDS, Courier Express, like whatever it is, whatever your twist, whatever your taste is, I salute to y'all, because I know what goes into the grind. And I also know we are part of an elite group. Trust me, we are part of an elite group. Let's get it. Courier effect, baby. Let me explain something to you. I'm posted up at the grind right now. I just finished delivering to one of these industrial parks, and I thought to myself, it's time for me to teach y'all a little bit about the game, a little bit about the hustle, a little bit about the grind. You want to learn how to make $200 to $250 from your car or small courier van? Tap in every week to the Courier Effect. This is strictly for the hustlers, strictly for the go-getters. Come with me, baby.